I can't do another dish. I can't cook another meal. I can't make another bed. I am going cabin crazy. I think still we're kind of adjusting to not moving.
I think we're still in the PTSD.
I do. I think that it's been very hard for us. You know, it's like I told the director, it's as if someone took your house, shook it up, and put it back down. It says, okay, work with it. And that's how I've been feeling. And the weather's been just the pits. We have one day it's good, and then there's 3 days of bad, and one day that's okay, and a whole week of bad. And I said, I don't care. I don't care. But we were going to go out for just the day to the beach. And then what? Tell them what you did.
The director made a hotel reservation for the night.
Can you believe that?
At the beach.
At the beach. So we're going out to the beach. We're going to take our beautiful drive and maybe see those elk again. And if we do, you know, I'll take a little snapshot of it so you can see it.
And, today the weather is not so hot. It's kind of cloudy and showery. But the next 2 days it's supposed to be pretty nice.
Good.
Yeah.
Pretty good. So, okay, so here's the deal. We're not making enchiladas tonight. We're going to make them tomorrow when we get back, aren't we?
We may be eating enchiladas tonight.
No, we're not going to be eating enchiladas tonight.
No, actually, we're going out for Bosnian food.
Bosnian food.
We've never eaten Bosnian food. We don't even know what Bosnian food is.
Well, I think there's lamb involved. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm a lamb freak, you know. I love, anyway, a lot of stews and a lot of lamb and a lot of grilled, you know, barbecue. That's not the right word. What's another word for barbecue?
Well, we just lost all our vegan viewers.
We did. What's the other word for barbecue? Not grilled. Spit-fired.
Spit roasted. Barbacoa.
Yeah, well, something like that. Anyway, so we're going to do that.
Barbarella.
And if that doesn't work, there's this great place we love to go for fish, and we may go there.
It's called, I call it the Filthy Fish. It's
you're not going to tell them where it is.
Oh, okay.
That's our secret.
Oh,
we have some secrets.
And they have live music there, which is nice.
So we'll see.
Lots of alcohol, which is very nice.
Yesterday was St. Patty's Day. And we had a very nice dinner. I made a barbecued steak, and we had a nice, delicious salad, and peas, and... Oh, I was supposed to make string beans. I got this big bag of, say it, what was it?
Haricots
verts, which is just long, skinny
French for green beans.
Yeah. And I got a big bag of them at Costco. They had turned. So I threw them in the freezer, and they're going back to Costco. So, anyway, so we ended up having frozen peas. But we stayed on point.
Yeah.
We stayed on point.
And eaten with a nice red wine.
Yep, we had a glass of wine. So, you know, you can do it all on Weight Watchers. You really can.
And we're going to take the back road to the coast. We're going to take the
back road to the coast. So
getting off the highway right now.
Getting off the highway right now.
All righty. And everything is so green.
It is. It's
so
beautiful.
lush.
It is.
So beautiful.
I'll turn the camera around so people can see it, and then I'll insert it. So, I have to tell you what. You know, we put up that video the other day about, you know, our decision to stay put. And then I made a comment about maybe doing a mature woman's vlog. I'll tell you what. I have gotten the nicest responses to that. Everybody, and no one gave me a thumbs down. Nobody said, don't do that. It's a horrible idea. Everyone says it's really cool. So that's what I'm going to do. It's going to be very awkward because I've not done that before where you just sit there and talk or you walk around the room with the camera. So it's going to be a challenge for me to get started on that. But I'm very excited about trying it. And then they just said, oh boy, we're going to have more cooking recipes.
And I offered to date a bunch of mature women so I could get an interesting perspective to share with Jill Fernay. But she said no, that wouldn't be necessary.
As you can see my eyes right now. It's a good thing I have the sunglasses on. All right, are we done here? We just wanted... I know you would. It's a beautiful little spot. You just keep your eyes on the road.
I've got my eyes on the road.
God, you just make me insane.
No, you were insane before you ever met me.
All right. Okay. So I will though. Once I'll turn the camera. You won't see it now. I mean, I'm gonna turn the camera around, take some pictures, and some video.
Show them the view from the room.
Show your view from the room tonight, and so I'll kind of just piece things together, and we'll see how it turns out. But for now, we're gonna be out of here. So we'll see you soon, everybody. Bye-bye. The elk. I'm going to try to zoom in here a little bit. I hope it doesn't get too...
You know, I wonder if that's that albino one out there.
Yeah, I don't know. And then way back in the back, there's even more. Another kind of sub-herd there.
Herd.
Yeah. There's a lot out here today.
I can't believe the amount, how far back
I know.
they go.
I know. They're way in the back. I don't know whether you can see out there, but this is just amazing. All right, there we go. Should we get back on the road? Yeah. We're at the Lewis and Clark Historical Park, and this is where Lewis and Clark ended up after that long journey from Missouri. And this is a beautiful old replica of the fort. How many years ago, maybe 10, 12 years ago, it got burned down. It was an arson, and they burned it down to the ground, and how sad was that? But they rebuilt it.
In 2006.
In 2006? Yeah. What is so wonderful about this? Usually when we come out here, it is swarming with children and dogs, and I mean, there's nobody here. It's so peaceful. Oh my God, it's wonderful. Yeah. I'm just gonna walk a little bit here, and we'll cut back and get here's the entrance to the fort. It's amazing what these people went through. They were so hungry. Towards the end, they were eating tallow candles. If you can just imagine that. And this is a perfect replica. I don't know whether you can see inside here or not, but there's a fireplace. There's bunks where they slept.
Walk them down to the smokehouse.
Yeah, okay. I don't make them dizzy here. Down at the end?
I think so.
No.
No?
I think it's here. Isn't it here?
Oh, here it is. I don't know if you can see it here.
Oh, it's not bad. That's pretty good. Yeah.
This is where they used to hang the meat and everything.
Yeah. In summer, they have a living history program where they have it all, you know, all decorated and set up, and they have interpreters, and it's pretty nice in summer.
This was actually Lewis and Clark's.
Yeah.
Office and bedroom.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There's their desks.
Want to go out to the candle making?
Yeah. Here is our view. We're looking kind of southwest. And
actually northwest, but that's okay.
There's the mouth of the Columbia. And now I'm looking north.
Yes.
Yeah. It's really quite a beautiful afternoon. I mean, you know, this is beautiful for March in Oregon. And there's some, and I don't know whether you can see or not, there's some barges out there. This is a huge, this is the Columbia River, and a lot of barges and tankers and freighters come up this way, and they'll go all the way into Portland. They go all the way up to Washington, up to, I'm trying to think of what it is they go up to.
I don't know how far up.
They do go up quite a ways, though. So we're here, and I'm never going home. The director's taking me out for a really great dinner to something we think is going to be called the Voodoo Room. We'll see about that.
We thought we'd share our sunset with you. Pretty neat. This is the sunset part 2. It is so beautiful. I don't think the camera actually does it justice, but it's a great spot. And the clouds are just gorgeous. And the reds are so vivid, but looking at the camera or looking at it through the camera lens, it really doesn't do it justice. But I hope you get some inkling of what it's like.
A big old, what do you call that? Tanker? Tanker?
Probably a tanker or a freighter.
Coming out of the fog. This is coming in from the Columbia River, or the ocean, I should say. And it's now starting up the Columbia River. We had some come through last night past our window, and the horn.
4 o'clock in the morning.
Unbelievable. And as you can see, he's slowly moving up the river here. They carry everything. They carry cars.
Lots of timber.
Timber, oil, I would assume.
Yeah, a tanker would carry oil. This looks like a freighter.
Yeah. Dang, it's cold out here this morning. So anyway, he's going by very slowly. I'm in the safety of my room here. Let me zoom in here a little bit. It's cold out there. Here we are.
Did you get your pills?
In and out of the fog. And yes, director, I got my pills. He's such a nag. Okay, we're back in the car and we're headed home. And
we're passing through the thriving metropolis of Jewel, Oregon.
Jewel, Oregon. And okay, let me see. Okay, so I've installed, you know, I've clipped and pasted a lot of little scenes that we saw during the last day. Oh, there were the elk in there, and there's the big freighters are in there, and the sunset. I don't know what, did we get the sunset?
We did.
It was so beautiful. You know, the film doesn't, but here's what happened. So as we were driving out to the coast yesterday, all of a sudden the emergency light goes on for the tires, like we've got low tires. And we've had that happen before where it's been just a computer glitch. And we've had it before where, yeah, we picked up a tire, you know, a nail or something. Oh my gosh, what's going on here? What is that? What is that?
It was a road work crew.
Okay. So we kind of freaked out about that because we were on a back road. Well, it turns out there's no problem with our tire.
At least we don't think there is.
No. So we were hungry. Now you're going to be so proud of us. We were hungry. But we didn't want to stop and have lunch because we knew we were going to have some food out at the beach. So we stopped into a grocery store and we bought some of the well, basically 0 point. It was the Oscar Mayer deli ham and the Oscar Mayer deli turkey. So, you know, he had like 2 ounces for a point. So we ate that for our snack / lunch on the way to the beach. Tell them how good that was that we did that.
It was good. However, we got it at a little country store and it was almost $6 for 9 ounces of mediocre lunch meat.
So we're getting ready to have this lunch meat. I said, oh, we need to wash our hands. And I always keep sanitizer in the car, you know, so when we're out, we sanitize our hands. So I just bought a new bottle and I stuck it in the chest, or the glove box. So I pull it out and I give him a big squirt of it. I give myself a big squirt of it. It's liquid hand soap. It's not hand sanitizer. He and I now have, our hands are mucked up with concentrate.
Covered with suds.
Oh my God.
Suds would have been better.
Oh, and we were trying to get that stuff off our hands. It was a nightmare. So then we get to our hotel room and everything's fine. And we say we're going to go to dinner. We had lunch at a Bosnian place. It was okay.
It was okay.
Yeah.
It was a little greasy, but it was okay.
It was okay.
Overpriced.
It was, yeah. We each had
everything at the beach is overpriced.
I tell you.
Yes.
Okay. So it was a pita thing and a beautiful bowl of fresh fruit with it. So that was very nice. So we decided we were going to go to this restaurant for dinner, which is like 20 miles away. And we drive to the restaurant and I said, you know, I have to use the facilities. And as I'm in there, I come out and he says, we're not staying here. I said, what's wrong? He said, this place is just plain dirty.
Well, the restaurant is on the top floor of a hotel. And the hotel caters to kind of
bohemian.
Bohemian, yes.
I
It's
think that's a good
very
word.
Spartan. It's very earthy. It's very eclectic, and it's very dirty.
Very good word for eclectic.
So we left, and we drove 20 miles back to the town we were staying in.
So we went to this brewery, which it's a brew pub, and we've eaten there before. So they have an upstairs area, which we'd not been in, that serves wood-fired. Everything's wood-fired. I don't care if you want a piece of fruit, it's wood-fired.
The waitress is wood-fired.
Everything's wood-fired. So we said, okay, we'll go upstairs. Well, it is one of the, and I've been telling you what, I've never, spiral thing. They just
very steep, very long.
Oh, it went on forever. And we get to the top of this, and I said, I can't get down these stairs. If I have a beer, I will not be able to get down these stairs. So, of course, all the kids in there, they're all so young, you know, and I go up to the...
And the music is so loud.
Oh, God, they have a band. I said, is there an elevator? No. And I said, well, I have to tell you, I don't think I can get down these stairs. I got them up, but I can't get down. Well, if you go out the back door here, it's up on a hill, and you can walk down... Old lady, you can walk down the hill, get your walker, and we'll get you down to your car. I feel like such an idiot. And I said, no, that's all right. I'm just going on here. There you're gonna have to...
Anyway, we got down the stairs. We get into the brew pub. We have to wait 20 minutes to get a seat, which we finally do. And we would have been better off to leave.
Oh.
We had some... we ordered a cup of chowder. They brought us the chowder. It was stone cold. So they took it back, threw it in the microwave, brought it back. It was barely warm.
Yeah.
We ate it. And then we had salmon, fish, and chips. Then on the exterior, the fish looked well cooked, crispy. And then once you got below the exterior, it was just a god-awful, mushy mess.
God-awful.
Greasy, and the French fries were greasy and old and looked like they were remnants. And so we said, that's it, we're out of here.
We did.
Bring us our bill.
Mm-hmm.
And as it was, she didn't charge us anything but for the warm chowder. But it was still $17. And that's, you know, I hate getting ripped off, especially with bad food. But that's the coast for you.
So we got back to the room, and she says, oh, how was your dinner? And we said it was just horrible. And she said, oh my God, you know, where'd you go? We told her. And she said, you know, for beers, they're great, but she said, food, not so much. And I said, they always put cheese and crackers out and wine at this hotel we stay at. And she said, would you like some wine? And I said, no, we just, can you imagine me saying no to wine? I can't, it was like someone else. I'd been transported out of my body temporarily, because she said, do you want wine? And I said, no, that was me. So she brought us a big, beautiful bowl of fresh fruit, cheese, crackers, smoked salmon. And she said, here, granola bars. I mean, point-wise, you know, it wasn't so cool. But here's the thing, as we're driving home, how long is this darn thing?
Oh, and by the way,
yeah,
what we did eat of that chowder and fish and chips made us both very, very ill.
Oh, not good.
Yes.
Not good. So we're driving home here, and we're talking about this because we're determined on this Weight Watchers thing. Seriously, I see it's a beautiful view. No, I don't need a rest stop. Beautiful, beautiful trips we want to take, and we want to stay on point because we're serious about this. We really are. And we're saying this is not the way to do it. So I'm going to plan out, and we like to stay in condos or places, you know, where they have at least a microwave and a refrigerator, but I like to cook, you know, when we go out, because you get a little control. And I'm tired of restaurants, tired of them. I'm going to plan out menus. I'm going to pack an ice chest. If I want to make some soup, I'm going to put the soup in there. We heat it in the microwave. Cold cereal or hard-boiled eggs. We can do this, and we can stay on point. And then if we want a special dinner out, we can do it. But this trying to eat out every meal and have nothing but horrible experiences.
And pay through the nose.
Oh my God, the prices. You can't stay on point. It costs you a fortune. And then your body just feels like garbage afterwards.
However, this morning we went out to a little bakery.
Yeah.
On the coast, and we had a cup of coffee and a croissant.
Yeah.
And it was wonderful.
Yeah, and I don't want to think about how many points that was. Doesn't matter. We're going home.
Expensive, but wonderful.
Oh my God. People either, I don't know. Anyway, I think we're done here. Yeah, I think so.
Anyway, we're going home, and we're very happy about it.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it'll be tomorrow night or the night after, but we're going to do those enchiladas, chicken enchiladas, and Spanish rice.
Yep.
Hope you'll be around for that.
Yeah. And that's it. I know it was a long one, and you can, whatever. All right, everybody. Thanks a lot. I'm tired too. Thanks a lot for watching. Tell your friends. Subscribe. Leave comments. Don't forget, I'm going to start a ladies vlog this week. And if you have any ideas of things you might like to hear me talk about, or things that you think about that you know are on your mind, and that's good. I guess. Are we done?
We are.
We are done. We're out of here. Take care, everybody. See you soon. Bye bye.